K Flock is not beating the case. Before I even explain, let me give you guys a small backstory on K Flock. Kevin Perez, also known as K Flock, was born and raised in the Bronx. He started to make a name for himself around 2020 when he started dropping tracks with guys like Shy K and B Love. Because as you guys know, Shy K is one of the first guys to really make drill hot in the Bronx. And he decided to help out K Flock. You know, he brought him to his side. And guys like Shy, K, B Love, and others, they were making songs with K Flock, so it kind of helped K Flock go up. And then K Flock ended up surpassing everyone because K Flock was just that guy. Because I remember when I heard him on a track with B Love, I was like, damn, who's this, man? This guy is like really tough. So I started doing more research on K Flock. He started dropping singles, and you know, he was really going crazy. He was taking off. His first song that really took off was Brotherly Love, if I'm not mistaken. It was him, Dougie B, and B Love. That was the song, in my opinion, that took them to the next level because obviously he had songs like Speed Racing and Op Spotter, but those songs only took off after he really made it, if that makes sense. But yeah, man, everything was looking really good for K Flock because he dropped Brotherly Love, he dropped Is Ya Ready, and he had the track with TJ and Fabio Foreign, so he really had the world in his hands. He had the performance at Rolling Loud, so you know, K Flock was looking like the next guy up. But then tragedy hit when K Flock turned himself in on December 23rd of 2021 for a murder that he committed days before. And I don't know about you guys, but when I first heard about this whole situation, I immediately thought, yo, K Flock is not coming home. There's no way he's going to get himself out of this situation because the way that NYPD was making it seem, they were out here trying to say that K Flock walked in the barbershop, confronted the guy, and then shot him. But then footage ended up being released. And it shows that Oscar was kind of the aggressor in the situation because he said something to K Flock through the glass. K Flock kind of waved him off, and then Oscar decided to walk out of the barbershop and follow him. And then he decided to threaten him, talk smack to him, and K Flock was with another young lady. So I guess K Flock felt the need to shoot the guy, you know what I mean? Because the guy was walking up on him, he was reaching in his pocket, and K Flock did what he did. And nearly a year after the whole situation, K Flock's lawyer decided to hop on interviews and whatnot just to get the public to kind of side with him in this whole situation because he knows K Flock has a lot of fans. So it was kind of the smart thing to do. You want to get the public to side with you because everyone wants K Flock to come home. But he ended up revealing important details in the case because he said that when police officers and paramedics found Oscar Hernandez on the ground dead, they said he had a gun on him. So once he revealed those details, man, it looked like it was a wrap. It looked like K Flock was going to come home. This was a good case for self-defense. Even though this took place in New York, it's still a great case, and he had a chance of beating it and coming home. But shortly after those details were revealed, the feds would ruin everyone's hope of K Flock coming home because they ended up hitting him with an indictment. Him and his friends, they got hit with some racketeering charges because they were involved in a bunch of crimes from 2020 to 2022. And it's looking really bad for K Flock, man, because some of these charges are just fucking insane, you know what I mean? Because even before the whole Oscar Hernandez situation, the feds tied K Flock to two other shootings that took place. One of them took place on November 10th of 2021, and the other one took place on June 20th of 2020. You know what I mean? So this is a really bad look for K Flock. Like, even if he beats the Oscar Hernandez case, these other two cases is looking tough for him, man, because as you guys know, New York City doesn't play about these gun charges, these attempted murder charges. They're going to try to hit K Flock with some shit. And that's not even the worst part. The worst part is that he got arrested early November of 2021. And then after he got bailed out, a couple days later, he was involved in a shooting that took place near RPT. And a month after that, he was involved in a shooting with Oscar Hernandez where Oscar got killed. So even though K Flock could probably beat the Oscar Hernandez case, those other shootings, man, I don't know what he's going to do about that, man. It's looking bad for him. And as you guys know, his co-defendant, Zay Munna, just got hit with 14 years. He pleaded out. In my opinion, he made the smart move because he was like, yo, I'm not about to spend the rest of my life in prison. Let me just plead to my charges, and I'm going to call it a day because at the end of the day, at least he's going to end up seeing the light of day. So good for him. But as far as K Flock, he's in a weird situation because let's say if the whole murder with Oscar Hernandez wasn't a thing, he probably would have been able to do the same thing. He could have just pled guilty to the charges, done his time, and got out. But since this is involved in the indictment, he's going to have to try to beat the body, and then he's going to have to take it from there. But what do y'all think? Do y'all think K Flock is gonna come home? I don't know, man. I think he's gonna come home, but it's not gonna be anytime soon. I feel like he's gonna be in a similar situation of Zaymana. He might plead to like 14 years if he beats the body, because let's say when he beats the body, which I think he is, I don't think he's gonna try to fight the 2 other attempted murder charges. I think he's just gonna plead to that and then do his time. Because for charges like that, 14 years doesn't sound so bad, you know what I mean? So he should just do that if he was smart, but who knows, man. But yeah, man, this guy K Flock is on some other shit, man. Like, he really wasn't capping his raps when he said on parole with a chop still moving too hot. I done clicked it again. You know what I mean? Because that's just crazy to me, because he really got arrested early November of 2021, and a couple days later, him and his peoples, they went on a drill, you know? So that shit is just crazy to me. And a month after that, he packed up Oscar Hernandez, so I don't even know what to say, man. K Flock's in a very sticky situation. If he can get out of this, his lawyer definitely deserves a raise, but if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure he's on his 3rd lawyer. He's been switching lawyers like crazy, because I'm pretty sure the money by now is low, because them lawyer fees ain't no joke. But I want to hear how y'all feel about this in the comment section, though. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you don't know. I'm out. Peace.